Hold on to your hats, patriots. President Donald J. Trump just dropped a bombshell at the AI summit, unleashing a game-changing executive order to turbocharge America's tech dominance. With $90 billion in investments and 100,000 jobs on the line, Trump's bold move is a middle finger to globalists and a battle cry for American greatness. This is Trump taking the reins, crushing the competition, and securing our future. Stay tuned. You won't believe what's next. President Donald J. Trump stood tall in Pennsylvania at a historic AI summit, flanked by tech giants and robotics professors from Carnegie Mellon University, to announce a seismic shift in America's technological trajectory. With a stroke of his pen, he signed an executive order to fast-track federal permitting, streamline reviews, and bulldoze bureaucratic red tape to accelerate the construction of massive AI infrastructure projects across the United States. This wasn't just a speech, it was a declaration of war on mediocrity, globalist agendas, and the creeping influence of foreign powers like China in the AI race. Companies at the summit pledged a staggering $90 billion in investments, a move that could create 100,000 high-paying jobs almost overnight, signaling a new era of American innovation and economic might. This executive order is a masterstroke for the Trump administration, cementing its commitment to putting America first in the global tech arena. By slashing regulations and expediting approvals for data centers and energy infrastructure, Trump is giving the green light to private industry to unleash its full potential without government busybodies slowing things down. This aligns perfectly with his broader agenda of dismantling the bloated federal bureaucracy and empowering businesses to drive economic growth. The move sends a clear message. Under Trump, America is open for business, and no one, not China, not the EU, will outpace the US in the race for AI supremacy. It's a bold flex of executive power, bypassing the swamp creatures in Congress who'd rather bicker than build. The administration's focus on speed and scale ensures that Trump's vision of a tech-driven economic boom takes root quickly, reinforcing his image as a decisive leader who gets things done while his critics clutch their pearls. For everyday Americans, this is a lifeline to a brighter future. Those 100,000 jobs aren't just numbers. They're paychecks for hardworking families, opportunities for small-town workers, and a chance to rebuild communities gutted by decades of globalist trade deals and offshoring. These aren't low-wage gigs either. AI infrastructure demands skilled labor, engineers, and tech experts, meaning high-paying careers that can lift entire regions. The ripple effect will be massive. More jobs mean more money flowing into local businesses, from diners to hardware stores. Plus, the energy infrastructure boost, think power plants and grids to support these data centers, will drive down costs for consumers tired of skyrocketing utility bills under previous administrations. By prioritizing domestic production of AI tech, Trump is ensuring that the profits stay in America, not funneled to Beijing or Silicon Valley elitists. This is a future where American workers, not foreign corporations, reap the rewards of innovation. The national impact is nothing short of revolutionary. Trump's executive order positions the United States as the undisputed leader in AI, a technology that will define the 21st century. From healthcare to manufacturing, AI is already transforming industries, and Trump's push ensures America stays ahead of the curve. The $90 billion investment will spark a tech renaissance, with data centers popping up in states like Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Texas, revitalizing Rust Belt regions and creating hubs of innovation. This isn't just about gadgets, it's about national security. AI powers everything from military defense systems to cybersecurity, and Trump's move guarantees the US military stays light years ahead of adversaries. By cutting red tape, he's also dismantling the stranglehold of progressive regulations that have choked American businesses for years, freeing them to innovate and compete. The economic boom will boost tax revenues without raising taxes, giving the government more resources to tackle issues like infrastructure or border security. This is America reclaiming its destiny as the world's powerhouse, not a fading has been bowing to globalist overlords. Geopolitically, Trump's executive order is a gut punch to China, which has been pouring billions into its own AI ambitions. Posts on X highlight Trump's explicit goal to ensure America wins the AI race and doesn't let China catch up. By fast-tracking infrastructure and securing massive private investment, Trump is starving Beijing of the chance to dominate this critical field. China's tech giants, like ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, face increasing pressure as Trump's policies make the US a less hospitable environment for their influence. This isn't just about economics, it's about power. AI drives everything from surveillance to autonomous weapons, and a US victory in this race means a stronger hand in global negotiations, from trade deals to military alliances. Allies like Japan and South Korea will look to the US for AI partnerships, while nations like Russia and China will find themselves outmaneuvered. The move also sends a signal to the EU, which has been dragging its feet with overregulation. America won't wait for Brussels to catch up. Trump's anti-globalist stance shines through, prioritizing U.S. sovereignty and security over internationalist pipe dreams that weaken the nation. But let's not kid ourselves. Trump's bold move isn't without its detractors, and the controversies are already bubbling up. The usual suspects, progressive activists, globalist think tanks, and the corporate media are crying foul, claiming the executive order sidesteps environmental protections and worker safeguards. They argue that fast-tracking AI infrastructure could lead to corners being cut, with data centers guzzling energy and potentially harming local ecosystems. These critics, often cozy with the same big tech firms they claim to distrust, conveniently ignore that Trump's plan prioritizes American jobs over their endless red tape. Then there's the whining from the anti-Trump crowd, who see this as another power grab by a president they accuse of acting like a dictator. They'll point to the bypassing of Congress as evidence of overreach, ignoring that executive orders are a standard tool presidents have used for decades. The left will also clutch their woke talking points, fretting that Trump's push for American first tech ignores their sacred cows of diversity and inclusion. Meanwhile, some fiscal conservatives might grumble about the scale of investment, even though it's private money, not taxpayer dollars, driving the boom. These controversies are par for the course. Trump's entire career thrives on shaking up the establishment, and this is no different. The naysayers will scream, but their complaints ring hollow against the tangible benefits of jobs and innovation. The real fight will be in the details. Implementing this executive order means navigating a minefield of state-level regulations, local NIMBY, not in my backyard, protests, and inevitable lawsuits from environmental groups or globalist-funded NGOs. The left's obsession with climate dogma could lead to legal challenges, claiming that new data centers or power plants violate Biden-era emissions rules. These lawsuits, while likely to fail against Trump's streamlined approach, could delay projects and drive up costs. There's also the risk of overhyping the timeline. 90 billion and 100,000 jobs sound great, but building infrastructure takes time, and any delays could give critics ammo to claim Trump's promises are all talk. On the global stage, China might retaliate with its own tech restrictions or cyber attacks, escalating tensions in an already volatile rivalry. Yet these challenges only underscore why Trump's decisive action is necessary. America can't afford to play nice while adversaries plot to overtake us. The brilliance of Trump's strategy lies in its simplicity. Cut the nonsense, unleash the private sector, and let America's entrepreneurial spirit do the rest. By tying AI development to energy infrastructure, he's addressing a critical bottleneck. Data centers need massive power, and the U.S. grid has been strained by years of neglect and green energy fantasies. His drill, baby, drill ethos, as seen in other executive orders like the one unlocking Alaska's resources, ensures the energy to fuel this AI revolution will be there. This isn't just about tech, it's about rebuilding America's industrial backbone. The contrast with the previous administration couldn't be starker. Biden's team obsessed over electric cars and windmills, while China built coal plants to power its AI ambitions. Trump's approach is pragmatic, unapologetic, and laser-focused on results, not ideology. The anti-globalist undertones of this move are impossible to ignore. Trump's executive order is a rejection of the progressive fantasy that America should cede its technological edge to appease international bureaucrats or climate zealots. By prioritizing domestic investment and job creation, he's thumbing his nose at the World Economic Forum types who'd rather see the U.S. tethered to their one-world government dreams. This is a return to the days when America built things, big things, without apologizing or asking permission. The AI summit wasn't just a policy announcement, it was a cultural statement. Trump's speech declaring that America is the country that started the AI race, and I'm here to declare that America is going to win it, wasn't just bravado. It was a rallying cry for a nation tired of being told to step aside for the sake of global cooperation. The controversies, while loud, are a distraction from the bigger picture. The progressive left will scream about environmental impacts, but their arguments collapse under scrutiny. AI infrastructure, built efficiently, can be far less disruptive than their beloved solar farms that destroy acres of farmland. The globalist crowd will warn of strained alliances, but Trump's America First approach strengthens the U.S. as a leader, not a follower. The real risk isn't in Trump's plan, it's in what happens if America doesn't act. Falling behind China in AI would mean ceding control of the technologies that will shape warfare, economics, and culture for decades. Trump's critics can't see past their own biases to recognize the stakes. This executive order is a microcosm of Trump's broader vision, a strong, self-reliant America that doesn't bow to foreign powers or domestic whiners. By betting big on AI, he's not just creating jobs or boosting the economy, he's securing the nation's future in a world where technology is power. The $90 billion investment and 100,000 jobs are just the start. This is about restoring American pride, proving that the U.S. can still lead, innovate, and win. The naysayers will keep naysaying, but Trump supporters see this for what it is, a bold step toward a future where America calls the shots. Patriots, Trump's AI summit bombshell is a wake-up call. America's back, and we're not slowing down. This is your chance to join the fight for our nation's future. Drop a comment. What do you think of Trump's $90 billion AI push? Share this video to spread the word and show the globalists we mean business. Subscribe, hit that bell, and let's keep America first. Tell us, how will this make your community stronger? Let's hear it.